Hey, you guys, Stuart Pidlon, the most targeted citizen. Oh my gosh, the stupidity and the ignorance never ceases. The turd gorilla is not gonna let it go. He has to be right. He cannot be proven wrong. He is the wizard of wizardry, the almighty computer god. He is the techno king. Oh my gosh. If you want to grow up and be like Turd Gorilla, watch too much anime porn, do not socialize with humans, and I don't know, live off Hot Pockets your entire life. All this, I'm trying to be, I just got through doing my prayers as I do every morning, but I'm sure he doesn't believe in Jesus because why would he? Because you can't see him, you can't touch him, and technology can't see Jesus from where he's at. Guys, if you've been around my channel for any amount of time, you know that I went to the extent of buying a telescope and trying to put the drone on the telescope. But you know why the drone wouldn't show up on telescope? You want to know why? I set it up outside on the big green box out in the field in front of my house. You know why the drone wouldn't show up on the telescope? Because it's too freaking close. I put the least magnification on the end of the goddamn telescope and it would not show up because it looked like one big blur of light because the drones are just not even 2 football fields away from my house, from me at all times. But nope. Nope. That never happened, did it? Bought the drone, I bought the telescope on like a Tuesday. Kept it for a week and tried everything. Talked to all my friends who actually have telescopes, who look up at the star at the night skies. And by the way, one of them, his wife studies astronomy. And when I showed him where it was in the sky and showed him that it followed me, he's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe that's following you. That's weird." Now, he would go so far as to say that I'm a targeted individual. I didn't even go into that because I was good friends with him back when I was 15, 16 years old, and now that's 20 years down the road, 30 years down the road. I don't tell perfect strangers to me that about my life because it's rather embarrassing. Why would anybody fake this? But yes, I bought a telescope. Listen, I've had some of the best digital cameras. My buddy has a film studio. He actually makes movies. But alas, this video right here, I'd been up all night, being harassed all night. I think that's right about the time when I was getting swatted. Getting swatted, my life and my child's life in danger by getting swatted by a deaf, mute phone dialer, that had been, because you have to register them, it had been discontinued, but they will still call 911. 5 different times 911 was called to my house. The last time that they came and searched my house is supposedly a cell phone signal in the basement of my house called 911 and reported that I had kidnapped them. I'd kidnapped a woman, and she was in the closet in the basement underneath my house, being held prisoner. I don't have a closet under my house. I didn't have a kidnap victim under my house. I don't have a basement under my house, but that didn't stop law enforcement from raiding my house. In this video, I had a guy, one of my neighbors, Rick, if you remember, he testified on video about seeing the drones follow me around town. Not Jupiter. Listen, Jupiter has just become the most visible in 50 years. Now, if you talk to all these people want to call that as Jupiter, they won't go to my video and look the time the video was made. They won't look at that because usually when I post a video, it posts within 3 to 4 hours of when I post it because I'm hacked that much. But they won't look the time. They won't ask the direction in the sky. And as Turd Gorilla said, you can't get around Jupiter. You're exactly right. You can't get around Jupiter. But if it's in front of me and I turn myself, I stand in the same position and turn right and look forward, it's not going to be there. I don't know what is so stupid, what's so hard to understand about that. But I got a telescope. Somebody said, why'd you get a telescope? I got a telescope. How about one at Office Max? Was it Office Max? Not Office Max. What's the other one? Best Buy. Bought a telescope at Best Buy. It was like $700. Put the least magnification lens on it, and it looked like somebody was putting a flashlight in the end of the telescope because the drones are that close. In this video, my buddy who worked at the end of the road, I said, watch this, dude. I said, follow me down the road. I said, look at that drone right there. I said, watch it as we go down the road. So all the way down the road on his moped, he's watching the drone. I'm behind him. I get down to his work at the end of the road. Him and his co-workers are out there. I said, look at that drone in the sky. He said, oh my God, that thing did follow you. I said, I know. I said, now watch this again. I have this recorded on video. It's on my computer. If I can find it. I said, watch it. I left his work, come all the way back up the road, and the drone followed me back up here. And then it went all the way back there again. He said, oh my God, I seen it move. He said, it followed you all the way up there and back. I said, I know. His partner, the guy that works at that multi-million-dollar CNC company at the end of the road, a man who actually knows technology, was shocked and amazed. But he said, oh my God, that is a drone, and it did follow you. So in this video that I'm going to show you that is years old because, I don't know what I've done, and I don't know what I did. I'm standing beside him in the parking lot at 7 a.m. in the morning where Jupiter shouldn't be where it was. Shouldn't be where it was. I filmed it again. I came home, and this is right after I got my computer, and I put it on the computer, and he says, why don't you magnify it? When you magnify it, it shows that it's Jupiter, it's Jupiter, it's Jupiter! It was Jupiter this year. Last year, it was Venus. Next year, it'll be another made-up planet, because that's what people do when they want to debunk. There's a million reasons why it can't be what it is, because they're just not important enough to have drones follow them. So I'm going to show the drone magnification. This is on my computer. A piece of junk computer that I bought at Best Buy, which was made. It's the best computer they recommended for audio and video and making movies. That's the best computer for magnification. That's what they told me, and I did a little research, and that's what I got. But I don't know nothing about technology at all. So here it is. I'm going to blow it up. It's already been blown up. I'm going to show you the video without my narration on there. Okay? Watch this. Hold on a minute. Here we go. You see it in the sky. Now, you see it? Now I'm going to magnify it. Keep an eye on it. You see the little dot in the middle of the screen? Watch. I'm going to magnify it. Now, change the filter so you can see it easier. There it is, right there. There's the drone. Now I'm going to magnify it. Here comes the magnification. That doesn't look like Jupiter. What? That doesn't look like Jupiter. That's strange. Weird, huh? That doesn't look like Jupiter. And no, it does not look like a Walmart drone. And that's what these people think. They think I'm talking about some little Walmart drone you buy, and it's got the 4 little impellers on it and a couple little cute lights, and it just comes down to your window. I'm talking military drones the size of smart cars. These drones can stay up in the sky for days and days and days at a time. Here's me going through the filters, and I've got 2 different drones on video. This is just one of them. Because, did you not see me? I just magnified it. Weird, huh? Let me go on to the other one where I was at my house. See it in the sky. That's just one of the drones because there were several of them that I magnified. Now hold on a second. I'm gonna bring the other one up. Hold on. I gotta bring the other one up. This is the other video I got. This is from drone video from a few years back, proof witnessed by my neighbor. This is the same morning. Now watch when I magnify this one. Watch this. Keep watching. This is the same drone at the end of the road, okay? It's just this is magnified from my front driveway. Are you watching? Watch it as I blow it up and I change the different filters. See, I'm magnifying it. I'm magnified it. I'm sitting in my wife's car in this video right here, filming out the window. I got in the truck. He was in her car. He was on his moped. We went down to the end of the road. He's following me. He saw it follow all the way down the road. This is the different view of it, a clear view. Keep watching. Me magnifying it on my computer. On my computer. See, he won't comment on this video. He will not mention this video at all. Why? Because I actually do what he says to do. And when I do it, look what pops up on the freaking screen. That is not Jupiter. It is not Venus. That is a freaking mechanical object. Watch it as it clears out. Watch it. Keep watching. If you just magnify it, you'll see it's Venus. You'll see it's Jupiter. Wow, what is that? What is that? What is that on the screen? What is that? Oh my gosh, where'd that come from? That almost looks like what was it, on Star Wars when they were on the ice planet? Remember that? And then the Darth Vader's army shoots down the surveillance drone and it parks itself in the ice, takes pictures everywhere. That's exactly what that looks like. Yes, I'm a Star Wars. I wasn't a Star Wars geek, but I like the movie Star Wars. It looks just like that. Wow, that's weird. How does that happen? Let me pause it here. Let me pause it. I'm gonna walk up to the TV so I can magnify it even more for you. Boo doo 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 doo. Huh? That's weird. I thought that was a planet. It actually has shape and size. Look, that looks like a camera mounted on it, doesn't it? That's strange. That's what you call a magnified drone. But he's going to debunk this too, isn't he? That's not a drone in the sky. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know anything about technology. In the computer, God, that can't be real. It can't be real. Look at it. Look. It's coming in. It looks as if coming in. Look at it. That's what follows me in the sky. Now, they have different ones because they test different ones. Look, as I change the filter, because remember, I'm dumb. I'm dumb when it comes to computers, so I don't have the ability to hack this and generate it myself. But I'm stupid when it comes to computers. I just knew the basics. Maybe I'll get lucky and I can magnify this drone and prove to the world that I'm being stalked and harassed. But nope, that's just not good enough. When you give it when you do what they tell you to do, it ain't good enough. Nothing's ever good enough. But here I am magnifying it for the trolls. That is what stalks me. Right there. That's one of, I've counted as many as 8 in the sky. So when they try to say, you're not being followed, that's stars, that's planets. You're not being followed. Look, as I zoom out, right? I'm zoomed out all the way. Now I'm going to zoom back in again. That's from the guide wire. See the guide wire in front of my house? There it is. There's the light in the sky that everybody wants to call Jupiter. Now I'm going to zoom in again. Zoom in so you know I'm not faking it. I'm not faking it at all. Here we go. Looky there. By gosh, let me zoom in with my cell phone. Let me change the filter one more time. There it is. Nope. That's got to be Jupiter. That's got to be Jupiter. Yep. That's the strangest looking planet I've ever seen. But please, Turd Gorilla, tell me how, simple magnification and you get the right computer and you get the right cameras and you'll see exactly what it is. Well, right there it is. I did what you said to do 2.5, 3 years ago. As I come out of the mountains, it's everywhere. It doesn't matter what's east, west, north, south. It's always there. It's always in the sky. They're always in the sky following me. And they're in every different area of the sky at different times, day and night. You live near an airport. That's why the planes follow you. And then I get an hour away from the airport and it's still the same planes from Salt Air Leasing. An hour to the east, an hour to the west. I go everywhere, and it's still stalking me because I am a targeted individual. If somebody just said, "Oh, I got one drone follow me," yeah, that's a little suspect. Or I think I got planes on me. That's suspect. Or all one day I had voices in my head tell me they're going to murder my fiance, and then she ends up dead. Or I had the same voices in my head, and I end up hanging myself. Or I don't know, started noticing my house being broken into, and I got an incredible amount of bad luck all at one time. Oh, no, it's called the totality of the evidence. And I just showed you a freaking drone. A drone video from a few years back that was magnified. And it was witnessed by 3 other people. One of which did an interview with me on my channel. And said, yes, everywhere we go, we got the same planes following us. Everywhere we go, he has drones following us. He's seen the drones sit on my house. He's put binoculars to his own eyes and seen the drones magnified. But that's not good enough for trolls like Turd Gorilla. And don't take my passion for anger because he is nothing to me. I would step over it 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. I would step over him to whoop somebody else's ass. See, he's a coward. He hides in... I tell you what. Put your face on there, Turd Gorilla. Put your identity out there for the world. See, you always say, it's fair. It's fair. You come to my... This is how dumb he is. He's probably never played sports. It's fair. You come to my channel on my platform and you can say anything you want. You ever heard of home team advantage? Nope, never heard of that, have you? Oh, it's fair. You got your face out there and your identity and your name and your birthday and your address and everything about you, targeted citizen, but it's fair because nobody knows who I am. I'm just known as Turd Gorilla. It's fair. There's nothing fair when you go with a bully. Bullies don't play fair because it doesn't matter how much evidence you show. They move the goalpost, and then they move the goalpost. But you know what these trolls won't do? You know what they won't do? They won't use my address and come. If I show it, they should come. You don't even have to come to my house. Go to the top of the road and sit right there and watch me leave. And then use your great cameras and technology and prove me wrong. You see, they're cowards. They don't want to prove me wrong. They just want to prove themselves right. And they can't prove it. You can say innuendo all day long. Oh, a different camera, a different telescope, a different technology. Oh, you don't know what you're doing. Oh, I just think you're crazy. Oh, look, I've got these 5 reports from government-paid labs that say targeted individuals don't exist. Ooh, look, this guy's dangerous. Oh, so you got to vilify the people you disagree with. Oh, that's amazing, huh? I think I was the one long ago and have said for years and years and years that the government uses this technology to pull off mass scenarios of violence. To what? To take away our rights to bear arms. But no, Turd Gorilla is going to be melodramatic. Oh, you're in my country. This is my country, and you can't do that in my country on my YouTube on my computer because it's all mine, and then you should come to me and beg me for information because I know what's right and you're dumb. Turd Gorilla was bullied as a child. He was bullied. He was a nerd. He was picked on. But tell me this. Do you like the society of today where the nerds have power, like Bill Gates, who was picked on as a child and now he wants to kill everyone? This is his words, not mine. People like Jeff Bezos, who was a nerd, who has more money than God himself, who wants to control the food supply, destroy the food supply. And nerds like Turd Gorilla, who wants to hunt down people on the internet that he doesn't know and have them put in a cage for something he doesn't understand. I like it better in the 80s, where we made fun of nerds, but we all loved each other. Instead of the nerds now who don't make fun of us, they want us dead or in a cage. The revenge of the nerds is going to end very soon because America's waking up. Is it too late to wake up? Yes. But I'll tell you what, if I die tomorrow, I will still be more of a man than Turd Gorilla has ever been in his lonely little single parent life. God bless.